Hey guys.
Hi, Alex.
Lina, do you hear me?
Yes, now I hear you.
Oh, awesome. Thank you. And I see that maybe Shwari joined us, and I'll take a Mahesh. Oh, I'm not sure. In other words, our meeting is going to start, and let me start this meeting. I'm sure that the volunteers will join us a little bit later, or probably they will watch our meeting in record. I want to make sure that our record is start. Yeah. And let's get started. Today we're going to talk about results of our weekly results, establish some plans for the future week, and if somebody will have questions, we will be ready to answer for these questions and probably discuss some ideas or other topics which will be interesting for everyone. And we're starting from our results. There is a very great results in general. Everything's very good. We're very close. Start our first product in September. If you remember, our goal to start a marketing campaign on 6th of December. And our mobile developers and volunteers, they started work as well too. And they have a progress right now. There are 20% of, there is a 20% of what we want to implement in mobile application. And I will show a little bit later progress according to this. And our volunteers working on web application. And what else? Our designers working hard on different topics of user experience and user interface design. And our new activity, this is legal questions and issues. And I want to talk about this today as well. And let's move on. First slide, I want to share with you our legal issues. If you remember, we are looking for the lawyer or maybe attorney who will help us to prepare terms and conditions of our first product. And difficulty of this process, there are actually two difficulties. One, we gonna be between doctors and patients, and we don't want to be pretend as doctors because we are more engineering organization with designers, testers, and developers. And for this purpose, we should very clear determine our terms and conditions and how our product could be used and where this product will help. It's the first thing. Another, it's how we are going to start in the United States. And from formal point of view, United States, there are union of different states. In each of the state, there is some specific. If you remember, Lina formed this organization in Delaware, and actually formally this non-profit organization formed in Delaware, and we should follow this Delaware law. But actually, we expected some clients in California and there are some volunteers in California from this reason. And California has a lot of juridical questions, and we should to keep in mind California specific, and for sure we should to keep in mind all other states and their specific and their legislation. And this is the difficulties. In other words, when we started finding process of the finding a lawyer and attorneys, they have only knowledge only of one state, and this was a bit difficult. But anyway, during this week, we communicated with the Legal Zoom. This is a very nice service. It's kind of startup which provide lawyers from all over the country, the United States, and probably outside of the country. I'm not sure, but they provided us first guidelines, and they provided broad network of the lawyers in California, in Delaware, in all United States of America. And what else? I reach out to the community of the entrepreneurs, and it's about 150 people, and they recommend us their lawyers or maybe their organization who will help us to prepare this all legal document for the starting product. And as a result, next week we are going to talk with a group of lawyers from the Texas, and one more we're going to talk with another lawyer in Salt Lake City, state Utah. They have a universal knowledge and universal experience in different states. And we're going to talk with one more guy. I'm not sure that I remember his first and last name, but he will be happy to help us. And he's friendly, and he has a experience with working with non-profit organization. We'll see how this will be. In other words, next week will be very, very, very hard in terms of preparation all our legal things. One more point, one of the contacts shared with us an incredible service, and if you guys will struggle or we will face with the same issue about terms and conditions, and there is a service. There is a subscription model of this service. I don't want to share here that don't want to be as advertisement man, but if you will face this problem, ping me and I will share this service. And actually this is some kind of constructor. When you put all information about your organization, in our case about non-profit organization, and this constructor provide this document supported during the year, during the 2 year, and by subscription model, you will be able to maintain your terms and conditions on website or maybe on your product and services. Okay, and next thing, I'm sure this will be more interesting than legal issues and other things. It's more close to our engineering activity. We delivered new optimized version on production. New version of our Python server. And what it means for the organization, first of all, we reduced cost. If you remember before this, we should to pay $27 per dinar per month, and we had 3 dinars, processes in terms of Heroku working, and right now we have an absolutely free Heroku production server. And Abhishek, thank you so much for what you did for us. And you can check our YouTube channel. And here you will see our video with Abhishek when he described everything things with detail and about this magic, how this work and how to setting up Heroku to work in this way. And you can check our source code to understand how Abhishek found solution for all this optimization. And right now, we have a web server in our Heroku production, and we have another process which handle salary communication and the bid communication, which everything gives us possibility to schedule the phone calls, schedule the SMS verification, whatever, email notification, whatever, which will be have a repetitive process of working. One more thing, if you remember, we maybe 1 month ago, we have a new structure of the application, and right now this new structure in production. Abhishek provided us new structure of our application, and right now it looks more simple, and you will able to work with this. Before this, it was only one file, main file, and right now there are a set of models, and it's awesome that now we can work with new structure, and as a result, right now we have on production verification functionality, which will help for the web development and mobile development to sign into our application and to verify the phone numbers that everything is good, and and all other things related to the new structure of the code. Abhishek, thank you so much. It was very great job, and thank you for helping with all issues related to the delivering all this incredible functionality to production. In other words, Abhishek helped us not only as a volunteer, as a developer, but he helped us as a delivery manager too. Thank you so much. And our other volunteers, and actually Gideon Ukoko, or Yukoko, sorry for my spelling, he has a task, and this task about preparing user interface in our mobile application. Actually, I want to show you our scope. Actually, we have our scope for the Android application, and here Gideon prepared two tasks, actually two calls, two user interface functionality for the call to friend and call to operator. And our volunteer from designers prepared this. And after that, Gideon got this mockup and prepared his version of the user interface in mobile. And this is how it looks. And right now, this is the only user interface version, but in the close future, when we will provide from Python server up API and backend for this functionality, I'm sure that this will be magic works with our database. This is how it looks for the operator, call to operator. Here you can see that we have a call to a friend, and we can check our friends and choose some friend. And after that, we have very similar functionality when we're going to call to the operator. And as for operators, if you remember, we will have volunteers who will help people with the process of changing their habits to exclude themselves from the hard attack risk score. And Gideon, thank you so much for preparation of this user interface. And Gideon prepared everything as a pull request, and you can check this on our GitHub repository and put your suggestions, ideas, and say thank you for Gideon. Thank you. And let's back to our agenda. Next thing which I want to mention about our YouTube. Oh, sorry. We are not a super professional YouTube platform, but as for our community, we have 36 subscribers. I'm sure that all of them are volunteers. And during this week, as I mentioned before, we prepared a video with Abhishek about Heroku optimization and SMS verification of the phone. And we describe with Sabhayan how to register SIP domain and how to set local variables. It's very important thing for the whom join us, that to simplify your work and setting up environment. And we talk with Amaresh, and we continue our conversation about setting up environment with Roger Simcha. And actually, yeah, and we talk a little bit with Priyanka, and I'm sure that tomorrow we will discuss with Priyanka her result according to this week in terms of setting up environment. Thank you, everyone. And feel free to check our other videos, our other things related to development and engineering stuff, and all other things related to the whole community. And let's back to our presentation. One more thing which I want to stop today is to say thank you for whom creating new ideas and shared these ideas. One of this idea is to use this idea related to the structure of the application. And actually, the idea is that Flask as a framework has a inside implementation of the application factories. It's a very nice solution, and feel free to use this solution in your work, and it's more related for the developers. And actually, Kevin provided some kind of other version of the structure. We are not going to use it in close 2 or 3 months on our production, but anyway, we agreed with Kevin that he will put in separate repository, deliver it on his Heroku production, and will share with the volunteers that everyone can check this approach, and probably this will be helpful for you in your work. Thank you, Kevin. And another idea, it's from Emmanuel. We talked with Emmanuel today in the morning, and actually he found that Twilio provide service for verifying Android phone. Actually, this is a very same what we did with the OTP verification, and but from this is an inside of Twilio service which provide for the on paid basis. They provide verified Android phone application. I remember when our other
push notification service
and push notification as well. And this, in other words, Twilio provide everything in terms of SMS notification and push notification. And this is a very nice idea. And probably if you will work with this, you will find this interesting. Right now we are checking this in terms of pricing, because this will cost additional price, maybe not too much, but anyway. As for solution which Abhishek provided us, it's absolutely free for us, and we need to pay only for the cost of the using SMS as a service. Anyway, Twilio provide this as a service, and keep in mind, maybe in your organization, in your outside projects, whatever, probably this will be helpful. And there are some articles according to this refine Android phone, and this will be good. Thank you, Manuel. It was really great point, and thank you for all volunteers who spread these ideas, and all together we can grab what ideas works for us in this amount of time, and this time particularly, and implement this for our product. Some words about our future plans. We're going to finish our IVR application. We will be more focusing on API for web and mobile. As I mentioned before, our web and mobile team started work hard, and actually right now they providing only user interface implementation. But I'm sure that in the future we will provide them API call. OTP verification will be first, and in the future we will provide more for them. As for mobile development, I'm sure that we increase our speed of development, and our great volunteers implement mobile, Flutter, and React mobile application. Actually, this will be 3 mobile applications for the different platforms. We'll see how this will work in the future. And for sure, we need web application as a support product of our mainstream product, IVR, and probably in the future we will have independent web application. We'll see. And our designers work hard, and I'm sure that in the future we will have a new logo for our website, YouTube channel, mobile application, web application, and other things where logo will be nice, and all other functionality related to the web and mobile development. And thank you for every volunteer who spread ideas, who want to help us, who help to other volunteers, and help to organization with every effort. Thank you so much. And one more thing which I want to add today: please take care of yourself, of your health, health of your close relatives, friends. And you know, right now is a difficult situation, and some our volunteers struggling with their health, of their relatives. Be strong, and we all with you. And special thank you for everyone who make this product real, and Volodya and other volunteers get well as soon as possible, and everything will be good, I'm sure. Yeah, thank you for everyone, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex, so much. Thank you. But yeah. Thank you so much for everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm going to finish our meeting. If you have questions, feel free to ask them, because we have time. If you don't have questions, take care of yourself, and yeah, be strong. Right now it's a difficult time, and we should to be very, very strong and healthy. Okay, guys, thank you. If you don't have questions, suggestions, ideas, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.